Welcome, Anthony Hudson with you. Perfect weather for football. The sides would be pretty happy with this turnout. Gary Lyon joins me for this match. Welcome, Gaz.
Thanks, Hutto. Expecting some really special stuff here today. Even though this is an exhibition match, Hutto, we expect that both teams still want to win.
Today's match, Western Bulldogs and Essendon. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
Yes, Hutto. It's a big day for Essendon forwards. If they can get on top of the Western Bulldogs' defence, they'll go a long way to winning the game.
Western Bulldogs are led by their captain onto the field of play. The banners are ready for the players. The captains make their way into the middle for the toss. Western Bulldogs winning the toss. The fans of both sides are waiting this one. We're underway at Metricon Stadium. Won it down. Draper comes away with the ball. Fends off the tackler. McDonald tipping Woody over the top. Lobs the handball. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Poor handball. Causes a turnover. Key just threw it. He sums up the situation and delivers.
He's absolutely loving it, and why not?
Gets his first. They get around him after that effort.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
We resume hostilities. Thrashes it. Bontempelli onto the ball. Releases the handball. Just gave it away. Draper has resources out wide. Good mark and looks to send it back. Slams it on the boot. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Puts it on the boot. Worked hard to get on the end of that. Up for grabs for Dunkley. He can take off after that handball. At full stride, receives the handball. Drop punt straight through the middle. That's his first. He loved that one. That's the first goal for Western Bulldogs.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
About to resume hostilities. Tap down. And now Merritt gets a quick kick away. Richards takes a strong mark. Keeps it moving. Daniel takes it well. A thumping kick. Doing well with the mark. Penetrating handball. Awkward handball there. Pushes off the tackler. Got that off just in time. Still finding a way through. Pretty happy with that one. Western Bulldogs have kicked back-to-back goals. Western Bulldogs up by 1 goal. The handball hits the target. Shield rewarded for that tackle. All kinds of pressure being applied.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Goes short by hand. I'll have it. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Daniel dishes it off. Treloar with a poor kick out of play. With a driving kick. Does well to cut off the kick. 40 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. It's going to be close. Gets some reward for his efforts. Western Bulldogs by 12. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Ends up with English. The ball in the hands of Lipinski. Great mark. Elects to kick. Ball off hands. Picked up now. Movement by hand. Little 1-2. A chance for Wood. Gives a don't argue. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. English takes the mark. Uncontested. Looks up with a kick. Taking a nice grab. No angle to worry about. 22 heads for home. He acknowledges the crowd. Western Bulldogs. Cav 4 on the trot. Western Bulldogs by 3 goals.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. That...
Back in the middle. Guides it down. Here's England. Gary, how did you see that opening quarter?
Western Bulldogs have come to play. They've got themselves in the game and need to push on now.
What stands out for you, Gaz?
Western Bulldogs have created more turnovers than the opposition. It's creating perceived pressure and allowing them to win the ball back.
Thanks, Gary. The second term ready to get underway. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. English with the hit. Kicks hurriedly. Takes a strong mark. Giving it off was 22. It's cut off by Dunkley. High kicks it. Treloar got up, but couldn't bring it down. He gets another possession. Johannesson couldn't complete the tackle. Moves the ball by foot. Ball hits the deck. The tackle deserves a free and gets it.
Fantastic tackle.
Sees it out of play. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Getting in the way was McGrath. Clear free kick. Dunkley with the opportunity in front of goal. Dunkley throws the ball away. Intercepted. It looked impossible, but he made it work. He's got a couple now, starting to get into this game. He's excited about that one. We resume hostilities. Punches are clear. Shield struggling to run at the moment. Heppel fends off the tackle. Hands that ball to the opposition. And now we'll have a ball up. Swats it. The loose ball picked up. Uses it now. Good grab there from Keith. Moves the ball by foot. Couldn't quite with the mark. Clears the ball from the contest. Doesn't take the mark. Collects the loose ball. Pushes off the tackler. He goes it alone. The kick connects with the post. Richards runs. Keith plays it to himself with quick hands. Gets onto a massive kick. It's a turnover. Heads back with the kick. The ball will be coming back. No issues with that drop pass. 22 puts them further in front. Celebrating hard. That is 6 in a row for Western Bulldogs. Now they lead by 29. Get some distance on the kick. Got hands to it. Ball collected. Welfie just threw it. So, what could Western Bulldogs do with this opportunity in front of goal? 13 couldn't snaffle it. Hunter wins the foot race, lobs the handball. He's got the footy in his hands. Hannon getting the crowd involved. Western Bulldogs have kicked the last 7 goals. The margin is 35.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Essendon needs to make the most of their chances inside 50. They aren't getting too many of them at the moment, so they need to capitalise when given the chance.
Has a runner alongside him. That's holding the ball. Unable to create the space.
Great tackle.
Just roosts the bomb. Drops the mark. The loose ball scooped up. Pushes through with power. Dishes it off to a player on the run. No doubt about that. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. Western Bulldogs 43, play Essendon 7. He has to hold on to those.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
The umpire will ball it up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Got the hands free. Manufactured, linking by hand. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the term. The scores, Western Bulldogs 43 to Essendon 7.
It's been a promising first half for the Bulldogs. They'd be confident they can keep it going in the second half.
22 on top of the ranking points.
The opposition need to get a hold of him.
The third quarter has begun. Back in the middle now. Taps it down with the ball now. Intervening brilliantly was Zaharakis. Hunter with the intercept. Draper got him high there. Hunter has resources out wide. Stewart had it, lost it. Finds the loose ball. Treloar did well and won the free kick. Treloar finds a way to hang on.
Big tackle.
Liberatore drops the mark. Parrish dug out the loose ball. A poorly executed tackle there. A race for the loose ball. Draper earns a free kick. Looks to move it by foot. Good mark, and looks to send it back. Cordy slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. He couldn't hang on. Dug out the loose ball. Movement by hand. This is 13. A drop punt through the goals. They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Congratulated by his teammates. Western Bulldogs lead by 42.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That's a really good... Western Bulldogs are getting themselves into the right spots at the moment, and they're cutting off these opposition kicks.
Keeps it moving. At full stride, receives the handball. He gains possession. Just sends it into space. Picks up the loose ball. He's picked up an injury. I think the doctor will be taking a close look at that one. Hunter couldn't be happier with that goal. Western Bulldogs have kicked the last 9 goals. Now they lead by 48. Shield kicks it to the square. The ball ends up going to ground. They can link up now. Doesn't connect with the kick, and it will be coming back. Redmond drives the ball out of defence. He looks like he needs a spell. Fends off the tackler. 13 goes by hand. Hannon nurses it home, puts his second on the board, and that puts them further in front. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Western Bulldogs have kicked 10 unanswered goals. Western Bulldogs by 9 goals.
Western Bulldogs are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Guelphy gets in the way. A chance to gather the ball. Concedes some ground with a kick. He gives chase to the footy. Just dismisses his opponent. He has the ball. Has it now. And he's stepped over the boundary line.
There's not too much going on out there at the moment.
Toss back into play. Thump by English. Shrugs the tackle. Kicks in heavy traffic. Johannesson leading the race to the loose ball. Bontempelli can't hold on to the tackle. Takes possession. Hannon on the ball. 22 finds possession. Look at them celebrate that effort. Western Bulldogs doing well at the moment. English got the tap. He gets his hands on the footy. Shield just dismissed the tackler. Winning the ball in the air was Richards. Decides to play on. Hunter at the end of 3 quarters. It's Western Bulldogs 67, Essendon 7.
Western Bulldogs fans will be hoping they can hold on and get a memorable victory today.
Anything to add, Gaz?
Western Bulldogs have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's
time to find out what happens in this final turn.
Oh, they've got to take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time. It's been a clearance game, and right now the Western Bulldogs are on top in that area.
It's a turnover. Heppel just dismissed the tackler. Interesting handball. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Just gave it away. Wants to keep it moving. Norton going for number 1. Good-looking kick off the boot, and it's sailed through.
Of course, Hunter.
This kick puts them further into the lead. He celebrates hard after that.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That's a really good team goal. Western Bulldogs have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
The handball now from Norton. He's got the footy in his hands. He can take off after that handball. Needs a bit of a rest. Has it now. There'll be a ball up close to goal.
They just need to find a way to work back into the game right now.
The crowd roar for holding the ball. Tackles.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
The kick goes out on the full from McRae. Moves it by foot. Scoops it up. Shield just took way too long. Treloar hunting with authority.
Outstanding pressure.
His teammates rush over. The lead is now 72. Centre bounce. Western Bulldogs win first possession. He flicks it over. He wins possession. Picked off by Johnson. Hannon heads onto the ground. Wins the ruck duel. Mops up the loose ball. Lipinski didn't see what was coming. Now under duress.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
We'll get a ball up. Won the hit out. He's got the football now. Brilliant tackle and wins it. Laying a strong tackle.
A great defensive effort.
Doing well was 22. 13 has the ball. Smiles all round. They continue to push this lead out.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. He did really well there and gets the reward.
The game is back underway. Slapped away. Takes possession. Lipinski brushed off easily. Missed opportunity with a handball. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Receives the handball and takes off. Redmond a bit too casual with the tackle. Bontempelli gets on the end of that handball. He acknowledges the crowd. Western Bulldogs 91, lead Essendon 7. Martin gets it down. Merritt with a penetrating handball. That kick covering some territory. The mark has been taken. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. chance to put a second goal on the board. A good result there, and that's a goal for the Bulldogs. They stretch their lead with that effort. Look at them celebrate that effort. Umpire ready to resume play. One down. He gets his hands on the footy. Rushes with the kick. He takes the mark. The Bombers would love to make the most of this opportunity. This kick to keep some hope alive. A difficult task to recover from here. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Going for goal number one. Looks okay off the boot. He celebrates hard after that. Consolation goals, all they can hope for now.
That Essendon are getting beaten at the coalface. They need to rectify these clearance numbers to give themselves the best chance going forward.
Sweeping handball. Hits the target by hand. Bontempelli receives the ball. Essendon in a bit of trouble. Your final word on today's game, Gaddis?
Western Bulldogs just know how to play together. It's been a solid team performance and they can reap the rewards.
Final scores at 97-14. Thanks for joining us, Gaz, but that's all we have time for.
It was great to be here, Hutto. I'll be back next time.